Hello, everyone. That was a fast intro. Well, I'm still working out some stuff. The intros I run are a little different. The music segments are different with different timing, and I'm still working out. But how excited am I to be able to continue first edition Pathfinder Mummy's Mask beyond our classic October Evil first edition month. It is November, and we are continuing because we're just getting going. I think we've got, a little bit more Mummy and Mask left in us with this crew. I know Aiden and Joeseph Davis are very excited to play first edition. Not so excited, Aiden, when I carried first edition knowledge into tonight's Age of Ashes second edition game. Started arguing.
Look, when you bounce between systems, it happens.
Right.
All
so
right.
what we will try to do.
That's why we're here.
But
that's why rules lawyers.
So
are
what
here.
we'll try to do is play Age of Ashes with Eric's Gatewalkers, and it's second edition all night long, and play Saga edition, which is much closer to first edition Pathfinder, and it won't be such a leap. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, it's worse than going from one to the other. So, all right, guys, when we left, a creature had appeared, comes up from the muck and sand, and I believe I had a pretty picture. Oh, I'm so cute. Maybe not. Where the hell did my picture go? This thing, this creature, right? Looks like a mummy made out of sand and muck, and it has cloth wrapped in it, but it's not your classic. Now, we have a native to Osirion, maybe two here. I know the half-elves from Osirion. Who else do we have a native? Oh, Mr. Witt, a rogue. You guys know a mummy when you see one. You even know a minor, wrapped up, mummified creature, even if it starts working. When you guys actually come across a mummy, the classic undead mummy, and it can punch holes in walls and curse you with its punches, you'll know. But right now, back here at, barely first, second level, it's not the case. Initiatives have been rolled.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yeah. Initiatives.
I'm just going to throw out there, having a hole punched in you and cursed should not be the floor for diagnosing whether or not it's a mummy.
Well, I didn't want to give everything away. Can do far more to you. Gets worse.
Then a hole?
Punches a hole right through you.
Yeah, 2 holes.
I played through the second book where the first thing appears that does some hole punching with my wife, and she had a party, and it just went up to my NPC and just went, "Yak!" Dead. And then looked at her and she went, "Oh, hell no." Pulled the party back. Anyway, guys, I think it's time for a little battle-y music. No, not live. Thank you. Okay, bad enough Messina does it. Now I got Dave. Don't worry.
Come on, man. It's acapella.
Acapella battle music. I got to find that. It's got to be out there somewhere that I can use. Definitely. Round 1. Time to roll some initiative.
Oh, we need to do that, don't we?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Call it out when you see it.
16 for Xandu.
19 for Canas.
8 for Eldraine.
9 for Baby Floating Head 1. 20 for Baby Floating Head 2. They're looking at me like, oh yeah, I guess I roll these.
I got a 15.
Yeah. So starting with Baby Head Floating 1, it delays and waits for commands, so I will put it into initiative after Canas. Canas. Is it Canas or Canis? It is Canas. Okay. Canas.
Canis.
No, it's not Canis.
Imagine a room that has perfectly square, symmetrical features. The doorways are 10 feet wide, and there are 4 of them in the compass points. In the corners of the rooms where there are walls are 4 actual pillars. These pillars support a staircase, like a balcony that wraps all the way around the room. And it goes straight through the first floor where there should be a ceiling is said balcony with a hole. And then the ceiling of said balcony roof actually is a large 15 by 15 skylight. Or if you've played Assassin's Creed, hole in the damn ceiling. Right, that you drop into and like, gee, there's a freaking hole in the ceiling. That was easy. Oh, it's a skylight. Okay. What do you do when it rains? Oh, it doesn't rain in the desert. All right. Okay, what do you do with a sandstorm? It's like sand not come pouring in. Like, I got to call these people who make Assassin's Creed. It's like, come on. They say it's accurate.
You dance when there's a sandstorm. Come on, guys.
Oh, okay. I just thought you laid down with a blanket and got very intimate with your mount. Anyway. Canos, you were outside the room, coming back along the top wall, and are standing in the first 5-foot section of the north entrance, looking straight down at this thing rising up to face both our alchemist and who is that?
That's me. I'm the alchemist in the back.
Sorry, alchemist and
the
Vex Vandal. Yes. What do you do?
I'm gonna make a knowledge.
Would you
check,
like to
or at least
recall knowledge when it's
attempt to.
free? Because now that it's free, everyone jumps on that bandwagon.
Absolutely, I would love to recall knowledge. Probably the history or religion, I assume.
Yeah. History or religion. Heavy on the religion. I mean, the history would work, but it would be huge.
Not 1 for an 8. Looks like the dice still don't like me tonight.
It's a sand pile. Pour water on it. We'll be fine.
Fair.
Maybe at the start of the night before we start playing, you should do some dice warm-ups.
Yeah.
Calisthenics.
It's not going to help.
It might.
This has been my luck the past 6.5 years, Matt. It's never going to
Official
change.
Mummy's Mask dice will warm them up, right? 6. 12. 7.
Yeah, so I will gesture at the thing rising from the mound and command the floating heads to go attack it.
Yes, Father. We live to serve
enough.
your undeadness.
Don't tell.
And then I will 5-foot step forward and poke at it with my spear.
What do you mean we're adopted?
At least they're not. At least they're not calling you daddy. So
Don't give me ideas.
10-foot spear. Or long spear.
Yes. Sweet. 19 to
Okay.
hit.
You skewer this thing, and like any solid object made of mud and sand and bones and such.
Ooh. Fuck.
jeez.
I got an 8 on a D8. That was, looks like it kind of glanced off.
You ever see those guys in the courtyard and they're all lined up and they're doing spear drills and they're like, huh, and they take the step forward and they go at air. And then they come back to get back in the ready stance. So this is what he does. He attacks. Ha! Skewers it. Yes. Little twist just to be a bitch. And then pulls it out. And the sand just immediately reforms, like instantly. You know,
Crap.
does not seem to care about piercing damage from your spear at this time.
Oh, well, that's my turn.
Beheaded number 1 awaits orders. Oh, wait a minute. You said defend me. Okay.
No, I said attack the creature rising from the sands.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. One goes flying around you. One goes flying right past you. And they're like, no. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. Shortest point. They round the corner. They fly right over your head. They stack on each other and swarm it right in front of you.
Sweet.
But the thing is, number 6 doesn't get to go right away. Yeah, the other one's lazy. What? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't wanna.
Do I have to? It's the teen child. Okay. Get in there with your brother. Anyway, flying headbutt, miss. Oh well. Dr. Zandu Vioric. Vioric?
Vioric.
Oh, doing pretty good.
Getting there.
2 for 2.
So, I am going to begin the round by tossing one of my Alcahest bombs at this thing.
All right.
Oh, no,
Target it.
Friend will get caught in splash.
Targeted, and apologies to Vex, who might get caught in splash.
Yeah, actually, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And
I actually
little
don't think
heads
I
that
am
are getting caught in splash, and our forces are dwindled. All right.
So instead, I'm going to drink my extract of targeted bomb admixture. What that will do is remove the splash from my bomb for 2 rounds, but will also add double my intelligence modifier to the damage.
Nice.
So I'll hit a single target, no splash, do more damage.
I love Matt on the screen taking great interest to all this new alchemy of first edition because he plays the archetype alchemist in second edition and is like, nah, why would you want to play an alchemist? Because they're the bomb.
Yeah.
Second edition alchemist is subpar. to first
come on.
edition, I'm sorry. I say this
no,
as someone who
but
enjoys
the
alchemist in both.
archetype is awesome. It's a great supplement for any mage
This
class.
close, if we actually get to the other special project that has a special thing where it's a dwarf, I was going to get him to do the what if his guy never left the mountain and became something else. And instead of an alchemist, he said, I'll be an alcoholic and never go adventuring. But I'm getting him there. He's just,
Never leaves the pub.
Camera draws back and then we go to
Look, he's trying his alka best, all right?
Oh, that's bad. I love it.
Swing
but
and
it's
a miss,
bad.
but yeah, it's the effort that's appreciated. So that's you.
So
He casts. He does.
That is my standard action. Yes, I have drunk deep from the river of my alchemy.
Goo.
Getting high on your own supply.
Our guy Sean in the chat, you play Alchemist in PF2E because your buddy is playing a superstitious bard who can't revive buffs from spells. Yeah, I didn't get that either. What? Next time I'll read the chat before we read the chat. Sean, you have failed the city. Receive, not revive. Maybe it's not a good.
Hey, autocorrect is sucks,
Maybe
man.
not a good idea to randomly read chat. Sean, you have failed the city. Vex Vandal. It is your go.
Ooh, me? Really? Okay.
You
cool.
poked the sand pile. You woke this thing up. Now take responsibility for it.
I poked the sand pile. I woke it up. My responsibility will be to take a 5-foot step back.
Not me.
And how high is the ceiling in here? It's open, right? It's totally open courtyard.
That would be good if there was a little kid sandcastle and he poked it and it crumbled and then this thing rose up. Oh, shit. Above your head, 10 feet up, or the right is a
10
balcony. Let me just pull up the image of the second floor to be sure. 20 feet, 5, 10 feet. Yeah, okay, sorry. So the balcony is 5 foot deep, so there's a 20-foot hole in the center square, not 15. So you've stepped under the balcony.
All right. So I take my 5-foot step.
I'll make a shadow. That'll work.
And then I will climb up. You said it's 10 feet up to the balcony, and I'm assuming the bottom of the balcony.
Yeah.
And then how far over does the balcony
Okay, so
go?
there's your skylit hole, right? So you are
10 up.
If you take a 5-foot step, you cannot take any other movement actions.
Oh, really? Okay.
Correct.
Well, then that changes things. But you know what? You inspired me.
You can use your standard action to take an additional move action. Like you can trade down a standard to a move.
But it can. I don't think it can be actual movement.
Gentlemen.
No, it cannot be actual
Hello,
movement.
rules lawyers. GM speaking. Thank you.
Sorry.
He can retcon the 5-foot step and make that movement a regular move and still leave him his second action as a move. What Aiden meant to say is you can't. It's not that you can't climb. It's you got to change your action from a 5-foot step, freebie, no attack.
Yeah.
Right.
Also possibly causing an
No,
attack
I'm still going to do that. I'm still just going to take the 5-foot step, and instead of climbing, because that's fine.
Welcome to first edition.
I'll just do what I was going to do instead.
Everybody. Oh, sorry. So you do want the 5-foot step? Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do now?
I will cast Acid Splash on the Hesharu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that works.
Did I ID it? Sorry.
Dealing 1d3 acid damage for 1 point of damage.
Ping. Hey, that's okay. But wait, here comes charging into the fray. Beheaded number 6. Natural 1. Good thing you didn't name them. Always a person once, I'm sure I had a name, but no, I'm not going to do this. I will cost it partial action next round. Eldraine, Dark Bane. Here go.
Would like to move into the room and get into position to attack. I had just made an offering in the chapel, so not sure that I would have my shield or flail out.
I know we kind of flavored you taking a knee or whatever, but did you offer a prayer? Or did you actually interact with the altar, like burn incense or something?
I made an offering.
Okay,
I did.
so then you got to collect up your stuff.
Okay. So that's what I will do then.
Collect up your stuff.
Shield, flail, and move into position.
Okay. I'll be kind, saying you weren't really like taking a knee kind of thing. You scoop up stuff. You're allowed to move with a +1 base attack of scooping stuff or drawing stuff. So I'll say 2 hands free, grab. You kind of lean them and scoop them, and I'll leave you a move action open to be nice. And you want to move in a position where?
In front. Can I move next next to Vex, or Dr. Zandu? Or is that doorway restricted now?
You can move through friendlies for free, right? So
okay, then I will do so. I will head into the room, running past the doorway, and take position.
Okay.
Just exactly.
I see how the wall
Thank
looks
you.
thick, but it's like a foot thick, and most 95% of the square is open, so you're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
My turn. This thing gets up, and I'm getting pelted in the side of the head with annoying little skulls, and somebody sticks me from behind, and you guys all back off. So I turn my attention. I turn my attention to the skulls and to the spear wielder, and it takes what looks like a step forward and just sort of sinks into the ground. Oh, maybe it's running away. But the sand not only hits the ground like she collapses, it's like a hole opens up in the ground where she stood. And then we get the Bugs Bunny borrowing, comes out and around, and then right, and pops, half pops up, doesn't even completely leave the ground, pops up behind 30-foot burrow speed, behind Canos, and slams him right in the Achilles heel, right in the ass.
Oh, no.
Slams you right in the back of the head with a 20, which is a hit. And it does 1d6 plus 3 damage to Canas. And on top of that, I have a plus ability. Where are we here? A creature struck by a Sandman Slam must succeed a Will DC 14. Please, supernatural ability.
Oh, nat 19 for a 20.
You feel drowsy, but you're okay.
What?
Don't do that. You're gonna
Makes everybody yawn. Sleep burst. Everybody yawns. It's like acid splash, where like I target the one guy, he would go to sleep, and everybody else around him in a radius yawns for like 1 point of no. All right, Canos, it is your go. Oh wow, Davis is going to town there. That was a full lean back in the chair, hand over the mouth. You all right, buddy?
I actually had to. It was weird.
The role playing is so intense.
Both of my yawns were actual yawns too. I'm pretty tired.
If this game had a hero point, I'd give it to you. That his Aiden's role playing was so intense, he actually made. Canos, it's your go. Round 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step back, southwest. I'm going to attempt to recall knowledge history. This thing, because I tried religion last time and I failed.
Okay.
Okay, 17 for a 20.
You've heard rumors of the Sandmen. Creatures. Maybe dead, maybe not. Made of the sand. Running around, slamming people. But other people like, nah, you just saw a real mummy. Because they act like them. You know. They come up. They have
Gotcha.
that wrapped up look to them. You know. They're like, nah, you just saw. No, man, I saw a thing. No, you didn't. You just saw a mummy. No, really, dude.
It's a mummy in training.
You can't handle the...
I'll call it out to the team. I think it's a Sandman. Poking it doesn't seem to work.
Give me.
You fought a type of Sandman earlier, Vex. It was a puddle of sand that swirled into sort of a... you know how you take an invisible guy and you throw flour on him or dirt on him and you get that speckled look? That's what a Sandman is or looks like. This thing is way more solid. And yet...
Yeah.
And yet, it's said by a Sandman slam attack, so this is a Super Sandman? The legend varies from dungeon to dungeon. We are screwed. Canos, you take your step, you rack your brain, and...
I am going to cast Create Water on it.
Whoosh.
Mr. Mudman.
Yeah,
So you decide to make him wet. That's your direction. That's what you want to do.
yes.
Take him
I'm
out for
gonna
a drink.
soak.
first,
I'm
man.
gonna soak this thing. I want it dripping. So I can create. So I create up to 4 gallons of water.
That's a lot of milk.
A lot of mud if this works.
Water weighs about 8 pounds per gallon. So 1 cubic foot of water contains roughly 8 gallons and weighs about 60 pounds. So half that. So half
6
cubic
cubic
foot.
inches.
Yeah. But
Okay.
sorry, I'm trying to think of if half of. I know.
I think
it
we're
sounds
getting-
like it, but
I think we're getting way too deep in the
Yeah.
mathematics, the real world mathematics.
that's my job. I'm an engineer. I like doing this. Anyway, I'll think about it later.
No, you're not. You're a necromancer.
True.
I am not a necromancer. Undead just happen to follow
Listen.
when I talk.
Oh, so the undead listen to you, but you don't necromance them.
So he's the undead whisperer.
They think it's
Yes.
romantic. At
Can I
least.
have a
Necromantic.
will save from the rest of you?
From all
Yep.
of us.
But not Canos.
Including
not
me?
you, Canos.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
13.
This is gonna be bad with a 6.
And a 10 for Eldraine.
Well, everyone, it was Mummy's Mask was a good run. Good.
Oh no.
So I stretch something to the breaking point where it's like, okay, I'll wait till like the second round and it seeps in. And anyway, I have a supernatural ability. I have a sleep aura. Sandman radiates 20-foot radius spread, puts creatures to sleep. Now, as far as I know, auras like Paladin are just up and running. in first edition. I don't like use a supernatural ability. It just is. So I'm like,
Unless they suppress them for any reason, which there's no reason this
Right.
one would.
make you sleepy. Will save 14 or fall asleep as affected by the sleep spell caster level 8th. There is no limit to the number of hit dice a Sandman can affect with this ability. The creature that successfully saves is immune to that sleep aura for 24 hours. I will also say that if you every time I hit you, if you save, I'm on the fence about that. Anyway, 1, 2, 3 little not 14s.
Half elven immunities to sleep.
Boom. Even magical.
There you go. You get a bonus, or you could.
Yay.
You're not an elf. You're a half elf. Are they completely immune?
Wait, maybe I do have some supernatural abilities.
Half elves are immune to magic
Probably
sleep
not.
effects and gain +2 racial saving throws against enchantment effects.
Okay. So even though you failed, you feel drowsy, but the only thing escapes you is a yawn. Vex Vandal, you got anything? Magical Davis, you got
I
anything?
don't think so, but I'm gonna double check, but I don't think
Okay.
so.
It's Science Davis. Thank you.
Science Davis, sorry.
Oh, looks like a nice place to take a nap.
You're not wrong, man.
When
The
would
sand out here is
this,
so soft.
when would this have happened?
It says I radiate 20-foot radius. When you guys
Right,
first crossed into the room. But
So the
Oh,
question,
okay,
the reason I'm asking is, I wouldn't have drank my 2-round potion had I fallen asleep in round
no.
one.
Like I said, it also burrows. So I'm like, okay, this is where you encounter it, but maybe it's roaming because I screwed up. Like, otherwise, imagine you guys just like walking and falling asleep for no reason. Then it rises up. That looked like a dick move. So it's like, I am here. I'm full on. I radiate, right? Round 1, I'm radiating. You guys are like, shit. And you all beat it in initiative. So I'm like, no, wait to the end of the round. I'm at the top of second round. It's had its turn. And I got a hit. And it's like, okay, before we go any further, because I'm on the top of round 2, holding on to the one round where I came up and radiated moved, willpower saves. It's like the end of the bridge. It's as far back as I could push this. And regular DMs would be like,
Okay, gotcha.
regular DMs are like, you're in the hallway, 20 foot. And they come and eat you. Like, well, that's a dick move. I like the dramatic, so this thing rises up. What the hell is it? And finally the radius kind of seeps into you, except for the half elf. And creature struck must immediately fall asleep as affected by the sleep spell. There is no limit hit dice, blah, blah, blah. But then it talks about if you save once against the aura, separate. So that looks like a DM call. I'm thinking there is a re-up danger that every time I hit you, you could fall asleep again and again as I put more sand in your face. But
Yeah.
anyway, right now we got 2 guys down. That's not cool. Canas, you backed off. You racked your brain. I'm sorry. Did you get attack on me or no?
I was going to cast Create Water on it,
Okay.
but if I saw 2 of them fall asleep, I would actually cast Create Water on them.
Yeah.
To try and wake them up by dropping.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
What is it? 16
Pick-
pounds of water on each of them.
okay. When read the spell, do you create it in a single square?
You can designate it. Spell generates wholesome, drinkable water, just like clean rainwater. Water can be created in an area as small as will actually contain the liquid, or an area 3 times as large, possibly creating a downpour filling many small receptacles.
Okay. No, if they
just
talk
appears
about
after
like
1 day.
variants of the area of effect, then sure. Okay. I will allow you guys each to immediately make a saving throw again with a +4, but you're just getting another saving throw with the +4 as opposed to like, oh, and they wake up again, that kind of thing. So
Nope.
So close, yet so far away.
did you add 4?
Uh,
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Same here.
it said as the sleep spell, right?
Mm-hmm. Casted by a Thubble dude.
Sleeping creatures are helpless. Slapping or wounding awakens an affected creature, but normal noise does
Yeah.
not. Waking a creature is standard action.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I went halfway. It's like, okay, a brace of water.
Yeah.
Instead of just going, that gets you a new save, I'm like, I'll even be nice because water is icky. I'll give you a save at +4.
Yeah, sorry, you're good.
No, if you said any stimulus in the spell, then yeah, I'd retcon that, wake them up. So no, I don't mind you digging in there. It's fine. I want to get to season 2.
All right, well, yeah, that's me.
Fine, I don't mind. That's fine. You're working with me. You're not working on top of me. There's a difference. So anyway, Canas, casting water on it. See them go down. Oh shit! Shift, fly, splatter. Right? They just kind of rub their faces and mom, no school. Oh shit. What is your command to the beheaded creatures? What is your
I didn't
command?
make a command, so
Yeah, but we're allowing you to command them.
Oh, it's fair.
The things.
Slap the fallen ones.
There's your out, man. Right? So, I mean, they may take damage, but
Yeah, that's
okay. So now, forgive me. Talk about something. Role play while I go prone and this and blah to the conditions and then attack them. You will take damage, but you're gonna wake up. Hopefully. Let's talk about the weather. It's rainy in here. No?
Well, I mean, brief showers. We're talking 50% chance of brief showers this afternoon.
Oh, they even have an unconscious button. Nice. Unconscious and prone. Okay. Can't go any worse than that. Right. Beheaded number 1. Vex Vandal.
Okay.
No, I mean like they go at you.
Oh,
This little thing goes at right.
No.
Now, when you say attack the fallen, their tactic is to swarm. But there's multiple fallen. But even when they encountered multiple foes.
did he lose control of his undead?
No.
No. I'm commanding them to attack you to wake you up.
Oh, okay.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
But I didn't specify one attack
They wouldn't
each.
split. Like their nature is to swarm something. So fallen, they would just attack the closest fallen first. So 2 guys, try to smack you. I'll just use the same thing, but yeah, okay. So you get hit twice. So this thing flies into you, and you absorb the damage of D2. It's
No, I
coming off-
won't
okay,
actually absorb them. I'll actually take these damages.
It's coming out of your phantom hit
should
points.
actually-
Sorry, it's saying absorb because it's coming out of your phantom.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah.
But you're
because I have lifelink, so I can.
Well, it should be
So I
noted,
don't
I think.
lose my summon.
Oh,
I
okay.
can sacrifice my own hit points instead, but I won't. But you can't do it until you take damage that would knock you down the track.
I'd like to point out, I'm not sure your summon stays active while you're unconscious. I'm gonna check summoner real quick.
Anyway, but you're not unconscious anymore. You might have lost your armor, but let's say it happens so quick, you're falling over. Get them both. The beheaded. You know what?
Yes, that is actually.
you know what?
question. I probably.
I'm
would
going to give you
lose
2 hit points back. They work independently. If one hits you and you wake up and get up before the other beheaded attacks you, it would ignore you and go for Xandu. So we might actually get a 2. Thank you, lazy beheaded teenager. You guys might actually get a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, so I'm going to give Vex 2 hit points back. I am trying, guys.
Real quick, the last sentence of one of the paragraphs under Eidolon: if the summoner is unconscious, asleep, or killed, his Eidolon is immediately banished.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, dude.
So then, yeah, I don't. So I don't have. Don't even worry about it. You can just clear those 10 hit points, and I would actually take the damage for the one.
Okay. So Vex's hit points are what? Were you all
17.
healed up? Plus, I thought you were hurt.
Yeah, he healed. He healed me.
All right. So you take
His
2
juicy
wounds from the
potions.
dude. But you're awake. You're prone still, but you're awake at least, right? Okay. So one flies at you, and Xanadu is asleep. Unfortunately, we got to skip you for the moment. And then we go to Vex. Vex, you wake up. We got to change your stats. Right?
I'm gonna just re-summon. So that's a full round.
I thought it was a
action, is
minute.
not? Or is it?
It's well, if you're summoning your Eidolon, unless you have the spell, it's like a minute.
Oh, well then you know what? I'll just summon monster.
Okay. But have we not changed your stats to reflect your... 'cause they got to go back to the old crappy ones, remember? Because you were all bitten and stuff, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So your original stats... Oh, did we write down the damage? Shit. Because you had all kind...
Yeah, the dex damage.
Was pretty...
That's right. I'm
Was
friggin'
pretty brutal.
dex poisoned.
Gosh, that's right.
Like my joints.
So what is your stat supposed to be? What's your strength supposed to be? Because it's not 16. What's Vex's natural strength? You said you had the character notes for it.
Yeah. Oh, you actually changed my
Yeah.
stats. Shh.
Because you said you had them written down.
Well, that's not good. No, I said I had the Eidolon stat changes written down in my notes.
Oh, okay.
Changed my sheet.
Sorry, man.
That's a good question. No, it's all good.
20
I
point
know I
buy,
was,
go.
I know I was I think it was 12 strength, 16 dex, and 13 con.
Okay. Now I know your dex got down to 12 or worse. Yeah.
So I had 8 dex damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. 12, 16, 13, 11, 10, 16. If that fits in a 20 point buy, let me know. If it does not, then we'll worry about it sooner or later. Anyway, lying on the ground, nothing is threatening you. However, he told this thing to attack the fallen. So you got a skull in your face, which unfortunately you're provoking from. So I need a concentration check. Do you have combat casting?
I do have combat casting.
Okay, so your concentration at +4.
But this is it's
I was ordered to attack you.
is it actually
I was ordered to attack you to wake you.
It's
so
a-
desperate, yeah. You have two choices. You can
I'm just hold on. I just got to check how many a day I have. I know I've done one 6 times a day, and it's a special spell like ability. It's
Yeah,
not-
I should note. I don't know if spell-like
Yeah.
abilities trigger like actual
Yeah.
spells.
spell
So I do-
like,
but I don't
it's
know
not
if-
supernatural. It's not an at will. It's spell like, which means it
I understand
triggers
that.
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, it does sugar ale.
So,
Okay.
here,
Oh, it would trigger an attack of opportunity.
but you have
For sure.
choices. Choice number 1: he takes a hit. He may not automatically hit you, but if he does, it's 10 plus spell plus damage, or preventive from you, concentrated up front, which is 15 plus 2 times the spell level.
Well, I said it. I mean, so first I would stand up, and then I would summon monster.
Standing does
Also
provoke as
provokes.
well.
So it's
So I
this
stand
thing
up.
takes a swing at you. Oh, I see. But it would burn as opposed to casting the spell. That's good. That's clever. We're trying to make this work for you, buddy. All right. No, that's fine. I mean, a little somatic, but no, go. 14 hit because of your crappy dex. Damn it,
Yep.
Kanaz, you've lost control. Oh, sorry. I rolled a hit again, not a damage. 1 point. Ping.
My pancreas.
Ah.
And then same thing. I will summon a dog.
All right. And summon it where?
Directly behind the Heshasharu. Like, oh wait, is it sight?
You can go beside it. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Right?
And then it commanded to attack.
Okay.
It gets to act on summon, right? Because it's my spell like ability.
Actually, it takes you the whole
Correct.
round to summon in first edition.
Not with his spell-like ability. It's a standard action.
Oh, you're immune.
Because he's a
Because
summoner.
he's the... Okay. That's kind of cool. All right.
That's my job.
Go, doggy. All right. This doggy
Go, doggy, go.
This doggy has a +2 bite, but does more damage than skulls. Miss. Sorry. I'm sorry, master.
That's fine.
What's Vex Vandals? 15? Okay, so we will summon you at 14. And that's a doggy that goes right after Vex. And now beheaded number 6 comes flying at... Oh, he got up, right? So he comes flying at Dr. Shemaru. I try to hit Dr. Zimmeru. I hit him. Dr. Zimmeru, you take 2 points of damage, but you're awake now. Oh. Mr. Darkbane. That's right. Half elves are immune. Y'all made fun of the way my ears and the way I look and how I'm fashionably dressed, but I'm immune, bitches. Strides in. What do you do? It's chaos. There's dogs and flying heads, and where's our opponent? Leaving the room. It's great. It's crazy. What the hell?
I will move in the direction of the opponent and again position to attack and attack.
Okay. Crossing the room, heading north across the icky sand, dodging the hole, which I don't think you hit, and Mr. Eldraine targeting the bad guy. Go with your what? What are you swinging with?
Flail.
Have at me. Swing and a miss.
A measly 9.
Crap. But you might be onto something. I ignore the dog.
And that's
I
me.
ignore the spear guy. And I turn as this thing comes at me and seems suddenly very intent on the flail wielder. No reason. And try to slam you, half-elf. Hits you with a 22.
Jeez.
Does 1d6, 5 points of damage, but you are immune to its sleep. It does not seem to want any of that flail.
Ouch.
And slams you for 5. And that's me. I have a move action. I'm going to burrow again, provoking from you and the dog. Burrow, 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 burrow. Please feel free to swing at me again.
It does also provoke from me because I have my spear.
Oh, you got the 10, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. So what do we got here?
Eldraine rolled a 16. Pardon me, a 16.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. 16 hits. 17 hit. Let's start actually with Canos. Canos, damage. 1
Nothing.
point. Again,
One.
you confirm that your spear seems
Resisted.
ineffectual. The dog tries to bite and confirms, or does not confirm.
It
hit, but it
threatens,
doesn't
but does
confirm
not
the crit,
confirm.
yeah. And with its piercing teeth, seems to only, well, at least it does 2 points to the dog, to the Hamashu. And finally, with the big swinging flail, Mr. Darkbane. Damage.
By Pharasma's will, die, you foul creature.
There we go. You listen to this, Doug?
4
Are you
points of
listening to this, Doug? The guy even... yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was teasing Doug that he gives like lines for taglines for combat, but not when he prays to his god. You're not happy with me. Fully connecting 4 points of damage and fully doing, not resisting any of the bludgeoning damage from your flail. Big chunk of sand comes flying out of this thing. Ka-ding!
Fantastic.
Fear the half-elf. But it burrows and, boink, and disappears in a hole in the ground.
I just found out something about my character that's kind of badass when I'm in my Eidolon form that I didn't know.
Care to share? Or is there going to be a big reveal for later on in the season?
Oh, I'll for sure share.
Okay.
I get 2 claw attacks as primary attacks.
You're a little soft there. What?
Nice.
And I don't take negatives on the second one, so I get 2 attacks.
So I can barely hear you, dude.
Sorry. Got choke up on this bad
There you go.
boy.
2, not 1 attack.
2 hands.
And do you take -2 each or -5 each or whatever? There's the.
Nope.
They're both considered primary.
On natural attacks, there's no penalties.
There's only penalties when you have alternating like attack types. Like if he eventually got another primary attack that was a different type, like a gore or a tail or
It
wings
would
or something
become a
like that,
secondary that I take away.
those would have penalties. But
I thought the
2 claws
creatures
don't.
always had.
I actually don't know about the gore,
Yeah.
but wings and tail definitely.
Anyway, cool.
well, you know what I mean. Just in
Yeah,
general.
cool.
it's-
Top of round 3, Canas. What do you do? Get ready, Doctor. Let's start with the command so that we know what your little buddies are doing.
Yes.
Continue to attack them. What?
No. Circle around and protect me.
Notice me, Father.
You see the new Mad Max, right? All right.
Witness me.
Witness me. Yes, thank you. All right.
So just have them flying back around me.
Protect me.
And then the hole that the thing dug through, the hole is still there, right?
It can burrow, so it goes into the ground, and there's like a depression because the hole fills in behind it, like as dirt falls. So there's a, you know. what I mean?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was an actual hole.
I would think it would depend on the ground, and since I'm digging like through the ground, there's a lot of dirt and stuff. There's a hole, but it would deteriorate.
Also, it's kind of sand also. So like,
Well, because burrowing
would
does not
probably-
remove earth.
that's
I'm not eating it. I'm not kicking it in a big pile behind me. I'm not like burrowing does not displace earth. You go through and it's like what's in front of me is
Yeah.
behind me. What's in front of me is behind me. So it would kick up that first 5-foot square into a heap. There'd be a 5-foot hole, but then my next 5-foot square would fill in loosely, kind of what's behind it, and off
Okay.
it,
No,
off Bug Bunny goes, right? Okay.
you're good. And if that is the case, I will touch Eldraine on the back and cast guidance on him.
Okay.
So a +1 competence bonus on a single attack roll, saving throw, or
Cast a
skill check.
spell. I've got him targeted. It should work.
Yes, I forget that's a thing that can be done in this system.
Casting. Trust me, I get bored easy. As soon as you guys say I do this to him, I'm like pulling up a target. Done and done. Canas cast guidance on Eldraine Darkbane, whether he likes it or not.
Thank you kindly.
I don't know if it
Yeah,
carried over.
stop grabbing my ass. Okay, beheaded number 1. Yes, master. Farm up on you. Bum. And well, I guess they would fly directly at you, so he just comes beside you, right? I don't know where this thing is. Dr.
Yeah.
Zandu, lying on the ground, minding your own business. Oh, wait a minute. Right. I'm in a battle. You are.
I'm going to stand up and then ready in action to throw a bomb at this thing whenever it emerges from the ground.
Okay. Where do you think it's going to come out?
I don't know. As long as it pops in within range, I get the ability to throw it.
Fair enough.
Because I'm setting the trigger to throw if I see it. And
Yeah. Like if I pop up in the room, inside the room, as long as I don't like pop up a couple doors away or behind you or something, right?
right, yeah, within my ability to see. Like if I can see it and target it, then
if this
I will,
thing pops
it-
up
it
right
will be
behind
bombed.
you, which it just might, I would still give you a perception check and not just say, "Oh, it got you." You know what I mean? Like you could hear it. You know,
Yeah.
give you the roll because dice rolling is fun. Zandric, steadies, readies, heavies in action. Vex. Paging Vex Vandal.
I will cast guidance on myself.
No, I'm not going to do the touching yourself reference. You just push some buttons and see what happens. Push the cast button. Cast on yourself. Do it. Do it now.
And that's
There actually is a button. There actually is a button. It'll say, "You cast spell. You've got mail." Okay. The dog.
Can I target?
Yeah, I've targeted yourself. Well, I did. Now you've probably untargeted yourself. The dog begins digging, as dogs do, trying to chase this thing. Dig, 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 until otherwise ordered. Because you said, get it. You didn't give me new orders, so it starts digging a hole. Dig, 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 dig. Beheaded number 6 backs off and comes to Master. Doink. Which brings us to the mighty Eldraine Darkbane, full of surprises and far more useful than the last half-elf we had in our party.
You will stand by and wait until the creature shows itself again.
Okay. It pops up. Now, I had placed this. I was completely not ready for... What the... Oh, look at that. I'm holding my hand up in front of the camera, and look. Give me a hand. I would like to... It says, now you can lower your hand because they know that you've asked. That's like a, I would like to... Nice. Sorry, it's Zoom. I'm podcast. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Podcast, Zoom. I hold up my hand, and this little meter fills up, and now it's put a little cartoon hand in the corner of my screen. And it says lower hand. Oh, it's a button. There we go. Yeah. No, that's good. You guys can do that. So you don't have to stand there forever. I like it.
I don't think we can.
No.
It's not doing it for me, man.
I wonder if it's the virtual background thing. Let's mess with it.
Maybe. Might be because I have a different camera than you. Anyway, this thing moves, did a full move burrow. Goes down, moves across. Now, as a movement, I want to stealthily burrow straight up 15 feet. Well, enough to surface. So can I have a perception check from everybody, whether you're looking at me or hearing me? I will say that if you have a bonus to hearing perceptions...
Oh, I should have put that in the tower, but natural 1.
Actually, no, that's fine because this is perception versus this is roll off. I will actually roll my stealth openly.
Natural 1 for
What the crap?
I will actually...
Damn.
15 for me.
The skulls are just talking at me. They're like, master. I'm like,
Daddy.
Yeah. Danny.
Joe, no.
Shut up. What's my dex? 13 plus 1. Do I have stealth? Oh, yes, I do.
Oh my god, if you skulls don't shut up, I'm going to turn this expedition around right now.
Oh my god. It's plus 8, but it says plus 12 in sand. So I got like a 30. So...
Of course.
Those are low brack
Have
levels.
you guys ever seen the scene in the original Mummy movie? I don't mean like the old one. I mean the 90s one where he pours himself through a door lock quietly. He just like starts pouring through a door lock and this little sand pile slowly fills up, right? So there's almost like a wind blown of sand spreading wide and it doesn't look like a thing. And then suddenly it comes together really quickly from every angle, forms a silhouette, and immediately tries to attack Doctor from behind. Doctor, 15 versus my 30.
Yeah, no. There's no possible way I could spot him.
But if you want, as soon as I hit you, I will let you go, and you can just turn around and nail him. Because you said it's...
If I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, that's true. But I just saying, like, I could give you that as in... Right? That looked cool, Matt, but we didn't hear you.
He said, go, half elf. It's all up to you, buddy.
Uh-oh.
He's not asleep yet. I'm sure you're fine. Can I have a willpower save? Doc, because I hit you. 8.
Nope. Yep, nope. No.
Take 6 points. And he falls over asleep. Damn it.
Where did this guy pop up?
You know what? I still like that. I like the fact that he got hit and before he falls asleep, like he was so ready to throw this thing. You know, I'm gonna give it to you at a penalty. Would you like just try to smash the bomb onto it?
I mean, sure. What's the penalty?
Well, you're falling asleep, so I would give you like a 50-50 mischance, like the invisible or like the 20, like, you know, he's obscured, you know, like the sort of right. I'll go 20. I'll go 20 because you know where it is. Give me 20%. 20% or higher. You need 21% or higher to hit me. Sticks. Oh, damn it. He holds up the bomb and it just... but he cradles it so it doesn't smash at his feet. Falls over asleep. Actually, you know what he does? He does that...
Falls over and snuggles up to it like
Have
a
you ever
teddy bear.
seen anybody like fall asleep and they look like they're spiraling because their feet collapse, then their hip hits the ground, and then their torso, and they roll at the arm? And there's that... You see those movies where the guy... He drops the grenade, like the guy falls out and the arm extends and out rolls the grenade, right? So he drops the potion thing and it just kind of rolls. It's in your square, but it just... yeah. Because you rolled 6% and I tried so hard, so much rule bending in first edition to help you, but no. So now I'm going to make you drop your potion. And that's a me. Canas. It has revealed itself. Sorry. Now it has revealed itself. Click the eyeball. This thing pops up behind Dr. Xanadu, and then you just see Xanadu turn and fall.
I'm going to...
Does it get messed up because it's on consecrated ground?
That is a very good question. Am I undead? Do I care? I am not undead. I do not care.
Okay. Had to ask.
I'm going to walk 15 feet diagonal southeast so that I'm kitty corner to Dr. Zandu, and I'm going to slap him awake.
Okay.
So not doing any damage.
Smack him with the butt of the spear.
The standard action awaken thing.
Yeah, standard action awake him up.
Yep. As long as he burns the standard, unfortunately not attacking, I'll give it to him. He just, pokes you with the spear. The butt.
My attacks are useless.
The butt end. But not against you. Not that in the spear. No, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Punch it, dude.
It provokes.
It's going to provoke an AOO, and then it's going to kill me.
It has slam attacks.
Untrained.
That's like Frankenstein punch. Just like you take a swing at this thing, it's like, oh, please. Right? Go toe to toe with a vampire. No. But that's okay. First edition is fun. Defend you. Okay.
Oh, and then I will command the skulls to re-engage
Get
it and slam it.
Get it.
Rattle them, boys!
Bones McGillicuddy.
I like it. 13. That's a miss on the first one. We'll find out what happens to the second one. You are prone. You are awake. You are a doctor, and you dropped your keys. What do you do?
There's not a lot I can do at the moment because everything I do provokes attacks of opportunity at this moment. So,
it's called dramatic tension. You thought I was being nice, but I was setting up. Oh no!
Yeah, attack the guy who's done literally nothing. That's
On the
super
ground.
nice.
Put the boots to you. Sorry. This is book 1. Book 2 is far worse.
Book 1 is real bad.
Oh
Though.
no! Sorry.
Actually, the beheaded. Ooh, I don't know if they could have attacked, because that's consecrated ground.
It could attack from the
We're
corner.
flying. We're not touching.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's they didn't want to enter
right.
when we were patrolling.
But yeah, they
so-
kitty corner up. He's got a point. Yeah.
Okay.
What to do?
It was kind of a flavor thing. We're just like undead. Ooh, it's an altar. Ooh,
Oh, it's fair.
But I am trying to stick to the flavor and lean in some dice, especially gives you an advantage. But the evil outsider does not care. I ripped up the consecrated gown. Deal with it. Sandu, you're awake. At this thing's feet.
I am gonna attempt to stand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand. It gets attack of opportunity if it wants to take it.
Would you? Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't think I can technically use acrobatics to stand up, and even then I suck at it. But I think I'd have to have a feat to be able to use acrobatics to stand without provoking, for like a kip up or something like that.
I think you're right. Yeah.
All right. You stand. It's a brand new round. I don't think I've taken any attacks of opportunity, so I get one. You get up. I take a swing and miss at you.
Thank God.
All right. You're up.
My targeted bomb is now
You're
gone,
up.
so I can't do that.
You're up. Your special bomb.
So
Your special bomb. But you know what? If you hit it with something, I'll let it explode. It's a very tiny object. It's not
yeah,
easy to hit, but I'll let it go off if you can hit the tiny little bomb.
I'm not going to cause the splash damage to myself and my allies at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
We're all hurting pretty bad. But what I am going to do is create another bomb, basically, and throw it right behind it on the ground.
Okay.
Trying to remember how to. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to toss the Alcahest bomb.
To answer everyone's
And-
unanswered question. Ooh, will it set off the first bomb? No, because if anybody hit the alchemist with something, everything on his person would go boom.
Also, technically, where I'm tossing it, the splash damage wouldn't reach where my bomb dropped, I believe.
Okay.
Technically. And whenever I lose contact with them, unless they're being used in the action, they technically lose their magical potency because it's a weird first edition alchemist thing.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 to hit the, I guess, 5 or 10 that is the blank square behind the thing.
Sure.
And it gets a reflex save. The DC is I gotta math it real quick. 17.
Got a 13.
So it's gonna take the full 6 acid damage.
Ouch. Oh, yeah, okay.
And I believe because I used my movement action to stand up, I used my standard action to toss the bomber, and that is all of my stuffs.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Vex, formerly known as Vandal. What do you do?
I will move
The
over
center of the
there.
room?
Center of the room.
Okay.
Yep. It's just so I'm not in range. I will, as I'm moving, I will yell at the dog. Stupid dog! He's down in that room. Go get him.
Okay.
And then I will cast Acid Splash.
Okay. Right at it, possibly splashing on people.
Oh, with a natural 1. Automatic miss.
Oh, no.
And that's me.
Do I have a name? I'm wondering if Hashimasharu is my name and I am a sandman creature, not, you know what I'm saying? Since I've actually pulled out the book, because this is one of the few times it's faster for me to flip through. Yeah, Hashimaru is my name, and I am a Sandman. Okay. I don't think we've gotten any crits.
The dog got a crit on it.
Critical
wait,
threatened, but didn't confirm.
Threatened.
Yeah.
My bad. Yep.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Your spell. Okay. Sorry. Vex rolls a natural 1. I will give you a choice. You can lose one of your actions next turn, or I pull a fumble card.
I'll lose the action.
Wait, critical fumble in first edition
Is mean. Is mean. That's why I'm giving him options.
No, I know that. I thought you had to confirm the fumble, or am I?
Oh, yeah, okay,
mistaken?
yeah, roll again. Attack me again. That is a confirm. But I will allow him to... I will go with Action Economy or crit card, and he went for Action Economy. So you can only take either a move or a standard. Next round. The dog. The dog goes right. Get him. All right. 5. I don't know the lay of this place. It wouldn't think to go around, so it would go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and try to squeeze. Now, this thing's already had its attack of opportunity this round, so it just tries to squeeze into a spot and attacks this thing, biting the creature with a natural 20. Possible crit. Crit not confirmed. Regular attack. 2 points of damage. Just starts tearing with its jaws, ripping into this.
Go, puppy, go!
Yes. The next little beheaded creature is swarming at behest of my master Canas, but misses, which brings us to Eldraine Darkbane.
So a bit of a problem with the map. I only see a black screen. So if you could target the creature for me, and I would get into position to strike and strike at it with my flail.
How about now? No?
I see my token and just a black
Okay,
screen
the
still.
door is jammed up, but you want to go the long way around maybe? What's your movement?
My movement is
Do you have a 30-foot move?
20.
20?
20. 20-foot
All
move.
right. 5, 15. You can't get to it. Too much crap in
Okay,
it.
you have to
You'd either
close.
stop in a square where there's friendlies, or you'd just be out of reach.
I think he could if he did diagonals all the way to where the dog is, and then
Yeah,
5
but
to the right. It'd
Second
be,
diagonal though is 10. So their first diagonal is 5.
well, I know. That's what I'm
Second
saying.
one's
It's that's 5, 15.
He's got 20. He's got a 5-foot
Then-
wear.
Oh, 20.
Right.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, for my brain.
I think he might be okay to stack up on the north side of the door and still could be able to hit. It might be covered.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You can swing around the corner at this thing. It has cover, but who cares? It's still a swing, right?
I'll give it
Yeah.
a go. Yeah,
Let
absolutely.
me look at the cover modifiers here. I'm going to say partial cover. Not even cover, because it's in the open. You're the one stacked on the wall. So, partial cover. Do not know. Okay, so if you... Eldraine, if you... There's a ±/ top of your right of the Fancy Grounds. And your HUD on the top right. Right?
Yep.
Pull it up. Right? Click
Got it.
on part cover.
Got
Now
it.
take your swing. $13 is a miss.
Swing and a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's what I got. Thank
No,
you.
it's fine. At least you're in there. Me. Everything's going to town on me. I am getting swarmed. So instead of disappearing and taking a bunch of whacks, I'm going to take a 5-foot step to the north, burrowing myself in a little bit of cover. I will swing at Doc Ock and then actually no, I'm gonna swing at the dog. Dog is hurting me badly. I'm gonna take a swing at your dog. Dog is hurting me. Dog is a problem. Take a swing at the dog and then step. Swing at the dog, miss, take a 5-foot step to the north, and it is done. Which brings us to round 5. And we will see you all next time.
Very, very quick question. Would a 14 have hit on the light flail
No,
attack?
15 would.
Okay, never mind. You had guidance. Only reason I asked.